comment? I asked Dean.
Good evening.
Can you state your name and your address, sir?
Yeah, my name is Pierre Gabriel of the Lefebvre family. I'm a freeman on the land. And first in order, I'd like to congratulate all of you for the recent election, for your victory at the recent election. And I hope the people of Niagara Falls will enjoy a more transparent management than the previous one, although I want to see it before I believe it. As a freeman on the land, I have deposed at your office and here the previous mayor, Mr. Salsi, as well as to the market manager, Mr. Minervini, my statement of understanding and intent of my claim of right on November 12 of this year. I received no objection or acknowledgement of any kind from him, as well as from the market manager, nor from the chief of police, or from Kim Cretor, or from Rob Nicholson, or the Attorney General of Ontario, Chris Bentley, or from Dalton McGuilty, or from Stephen Harper, which you probably know who is, all of them having been sent a notarized copy of that document. Silence equals consent, which means that this claim of right has been accepted. I have just a few questions for you, Mr. Mayor. Do you recognize common law as being the law of the land?
You know what, I'm going to ask the clerk to comment, please, sir.
The gentleman is he was at our market, our city market. Everybody who has a stall at our city market pays a fee, and it's a fairly nominal fee to be at that stall. He feels it's not appropriate that he pays a fee. As a result, we've had to ask him to leave the market because he hasn't paid. This is really a legal matter. If he wants to meet with somebody, that's fine, but we've done what we're allowed to do under the law. Every other farmer or marketer there pays the fee. He feels he doesn't have to.
Sir, if I could make a suggestion, it's probably not the right appropriate place
I'd like
to have
to finish my,
Okay, well, you can finish up, and then I'm going to suggest that we have a meeting with the, and I'd be happy to sit in on it with our city solicitor, and we could make that meeting. But go ahead if you...
yeah, I'd like to finish first. Where do I am here? Yeah, I was asking if you recognize the common law as being the law of the land. So,
I'd have to defer.
If you do, do you recognize
this man suffers a delusion as to what his powers are under the common law. He believes that because he has this imagined status, which is derived from some medieval understanding of medieval, it's from God, that he's not subject to the laws of Canada.
I am subject to the common law. I'm sorry.
Well, if you're subject to the
common law, not contract law, commerce law, which is what you...
The common law that he is given to understand is a law that only he is privileged to understand.
Excuse me, I don't know what the protocol is here, but has this gentleman been on the agenda for tonight?
No, he was not.
How do we get into these situations? Do you want to send somebody out in the hallway and see if we can get some more people in before we finish? We've still got this, not 11 o'clock yet.
Through the chair, I mean...
I'm a taxpayer, so maybe I have the right to speak.
Through the chair, I mean, council meetings, despite what people may think, are not public forums. They're not speakers' forums for people to come in and just air their grievances. We have a process to request deputations. We have a process where we can refer you to staff, and this gentleman's not on the agenda this evening. And as his worship has said, his worship's willing to set up a meeting. I think Mr. Beeman has more than eloquently discussed what the difficulty we have as staff. The fact of the matter is he's the only guy who doesn't want to pay the fee, and everybody else does, plain and simple.
Yeah, I have said that is really not the fee, it's a principle.
And you know, sir, I appreciate what you're saying. This isn't the appropriate place to discuss it. I'd be happy to sit down.
Because people need to hear about this.
Well, they'll hear about it because the media's here and you can speak with the media afterward. But what I would suggest is that we set a meeting up. I'd be happy to sit in on it with our solicitor and we can discuss this further. Okay, so I'd ask for a motion for adjournment. Councillor Iononi and seconded by Councillor Mapes. All those in favor? Thank you. And, sir, we'll set up a meeting with our staff, okay? And we can do that maybe in the next week.
Of course.
Yes, please. Thank you.